Hi, thanks for joining me again. I'm really excited to be chatting to you again this week. I can't believe it's a whole week since the last time I actually recorded. Time goes so quickly. But it has been a busy week as usual. And for those of you who don't know me, my name's Deborah Carr and I am a USA Today bestselling author of historical fiction for HarperCollins One More Chapter division, and I also write contemporary romance series as Georgina Troy for Indie Publisher of the Year Boldwood Books, with whom I signed a multi-book deal at the beginning of last year. So with that multi-book deal, part of that was republishing my backlist. And one book from my backlist is this one. I received the paperbacks. Very, very exciting. I unboxed them this morning. I was going to record the unboxing and then I thought, no, I'll just take them out because I'd already opened them because I couldn't wait. So this is Summer Sundaes on the Boardwalk. This is the first book in a 5-book series. The first 4 books have been published before. Summer Sundae is about 4 friends who live on a boardwalk on the island of Jersey. This is where I live and where I set most of my books. So as you can see on the cover, it's a lovely boardwalk and it's by the sea, which is very much, I pictured this as Grève de l'Ec, which is fairly near me, and also the promenade at St. Bernard's Bay, if you know it. So there's lots of little cottages along there. This is slightly different to that. And in my series, these 5 friends live either on or very close to the boardwalk. And each book is about one of those different friends. So the first book is about Sasha Collins. She runs the Summer Sundaes Cafe. It's a beach cafe at one end of the boardwalk. And she meets Alessandro Salvatore in Rome when she's on holiday with her aunt. It's a very brief bit at the beginning of the book. And he shows her around Rome and they get to know each other quite well. And then he turns up on the boardwalk in Jersey. She starts to fall for him and then she discovers that actually she doesn't know him at all. And there's an awful lot about Alessandro that she's not sure about. So that's book 1. She runs a cafe with the help of her twin brother Jack. Jack's a surfer, and Jack and Bella lives in a little blue cottage called the Beehive, where she sells antiques from her little front room, and she's also a part-time hand model. And her story is book 2, and book 3 is Izzy's story, and that's Winter Whimsy. And so book 2 is out in March the 2nd. Book 3 is out in May. That's Winter Whimsy. Book 4 will have a new title and a new cover. They've all got new covers. That's out in July. And in September, we've got a brand new book. So even if you've read the first 4 books in this series, it's a brand new book out in September. So that's really exciting. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And another thing I'm doing at the moment, so I'm in between contracts with Boldwood and with HarperCollins. It's not really exciting when that happens with both your publishers at the same time, but if nothing else, it spurs me on to work. So I have been spending the last few weeks trying to come up with an idea for a new series. It's currently a 3-book series and with another standalone that will go on the end of my Jersey Scene series. And I've been working on that because obviously the series has got to have a strong enough plot line and characters to be able to carry on for 3 books. I think I'm happy with what I've got so far. I've still got to do more work on it before I submit it to my editor and she sends it to the acquisition team at Boldwood. So I will cross everything for that. I'm also between contracts at HarperCollins. So I am in talks with my publisher, amazing lady. And there's potential for me to sign a 2-book deal. So I've had to work on 2 outlines for that. The first one I wrote quite a few months ago. There were a few things that she wasn't so happy with, so I've worked on that again and I submitted that again to her last week. And then the second outline was actually a book that I started writing a couple of years ago, but I wasn't quite happy with how it was developing, and so I asked if I could pull it, which I did. I've never done that before. I don't ever want to do that again. And I thought I would leave that book, but then it's always niggled at me. I don't know if you've ever had a story that niggles at you that you really need to tell. And so I've been working on that outline. I don't know if she'll be so happy with that. I'm not sure. I love it and I hope readers would love it, but she is in the business and she knows more what readers would love, I suppose. And so I've just got to wait and see. So that's what I've been working on the last few weeks, and certainly intensely for the last week. And today I'm going to go off and I'm going to finish working on proofs for book 3 in my Sunshine Island series. This is my first 2 books of my Sunshine Island series. This third book is Chasing Dreams on Sunshine Island, and it's out in the summer, and a cover is to be revealed soon. So I've got to actually get on with those proofs and send them off. And I finished proofs for The Poppy Sisters. That's my next historical novel with HarperCollins, and that is out at the end of August. I'm really excited about that book. That's set during the First World War, about 2 sisters. One's a nurse already working the island of Jersey when the Great War commences, and she is transferred to work at the prisoner of war camp in St. One's. Yes, we had a prisoner of war camp. I think I might have mentioned that last time I chatted. And the other sister becomes a VAD. So lots happening as usual, very busy, very exciting, but it keeps me on my toes. How's your week been? I hope you've had a good one. If you've got any ideas or comments, please leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, press the little red box or hover over it and it'll come up the subscribe button that you can click. So thank you very much. I hope you have a good week, and I'll chat to you next time.